Scorpio, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emery's Tarot. As I say, it is a general reading. The energies are very fluidic, okay. So some of these energies are coming towards you, some are going away from you. They're the energies you're giving out, okay. And if it doesn't resonate with you, please don't try and make it fit. You'll only end up with the wrong conclusion, okay. So with that said, what's going on for my Scorpion friends? My dear Scorpions, what's going on for you? Angels, spirits, guides, what's going on for Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio? Let's see. Let's get your energy. Let's get your energy. Well, your energy is you're very curious about something, okay. I'm kind of getting here you're dealing with somebody and you're very wary, you're kind of guarded, you don't know whether to commit to this person or not. It would mean changing the way you live, okay. There has been a lot of stress about this. But one thing you really want to do that's in your mind is there's something on your chest. You want to bring the end of an era, you want to bring an era, an epoch of your life to a final close, okay, before you move on, okay. Some of you are feeling stuck, okay. You are in the process of making a decision, okay, but it does involve a change of lifestyles here. It does involve leaving a particular situation or a person behind, okay. There is kind of this love-hate thing going on. Okay, first you want, then you don't, then you do, then you don't. You're very, very cagey, but you've certainly got something to say to this person. Okay, whatever the situation, all right. You just want to clear the past energies up so that you can focus. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself, on kind of getting in the past. Perhaps you've neglected your own feelings and put other people's feelings first and kind of self-sabotaged, okay. But there is incoming communication, but this time I'm kind of getting this, we have a saying in the UK, the worm that turns, okay. You're about to say something or do something very, very unexpected towards somebody, okay, and they're not expecting it. They're expecting you to behave how you've always done. Either put them first or put the situation first, and you know, self-sabotaged in the past. There is you've got some very, very strong opinions here. It's not necessarily what you've got to say to this person, it's the way you say it. Perhaps a more softly approach will help, but at the moment you've got a very, very strong opinion about a situation, very strong opinion about somebody, okay. So you kind of, it's kind of like, okay, maybe I will commit. Just hang on a minute while I get it in my mind and sort things out. Depends on what you do kind of energy. All right, let's see the challenge. Let's see the challenge. Yeah, it would seem it's pretty one-sided. But the challenge is, you know, getting both of you on the same page. You know, it's kind of like a do or die situation here. This is Cancerian energy. So, but there's also travel. It could also be distance between you two. All right. And there is caution needed about this. You're actually ready to spring into action, but the other person isn't. It's kind of like they're trying to play catch up. It's like you're waiting for a particular closure on one scenario before you can move together on this. Well, if you decide to move together, before you can go forward with this. All right. Now, perhaps you are in a situation that you're dealing with a lot of stuff first. They're putting pressure on you. They want you to move. They want you to make your mind up. You're having to deal with something first. I'm kind of getting you are still dealing with something in the past. You're bringing closure to the past. And the challenge is moving on from something here. Okay, there could be some narcissism, you know, control issues. You know, you're being controlled, being held back. Okay, You do realise with this decision, and once you set the ball rolling, this new path out that you're opening up for yourself, you do realise that once you start it, there'll be kind of no stopping you. It's going to take an awful lot of resilience, strength, courage, continuity to achieve your success. But I'm kind of getting in the past, you keep backtracking or kept changing your mind here. This time, like the worm that's turned, this time you're not reacting to this person. You're not letting them get control. Okay. And I'm picking up here a final resolution. It's just you've got something to say. You do feel you're being manipulated or have been manipulated. Right. Communication is very important. Like I said, it's not necessarily what you say, it's how you say it. Okay. But whatever your situation, it's very one-sided at the moment, and you're trying to push something forward where you can actually go together and get some kind of reciprocity. There's a lot of blame game going on now. There's a lot of negative energy around this. One thing about the blame game is it's futile. Because whatever decisions you made and this person made in the past has put you exactly where you are now. You can't blame somebody else for decisions you've made. And cross-watchers, you can't blame my Scorpion friends here for decisions you made. So what's the point? You are all responsible for your own decisions. In any given scenario, you're responsible for your own reactions. So why waste your spiritual energy on the blame game? It's futile. I learnt this the hard way. It's absolutely futile. It just drains you. It deprives you of so much pleasure. But my Scorpion friends here, you are ready to move forward. You are ready to follow your destiny. Okay, see what else we have here. Yeah. The guidance. Look forward to the future with joy, not with regret, not with malevolence. Okay, this is what I call my acceptance cards. I mean, if you look at these three ladies on here, they're all from different creeds, different places. You've got fire energy, the one in red. You've got earth energy, the one in brown. And you've got white energy, their air energy. So you've got, and you're there crowning it. You're taking the lead in this, okay? This is all about you taking control. This all pinpoints on you. Decisions you make now will be on your own head, as they have always been. Okay, and that's the brutal truth of life, I'm afraid. You know, situations we create for ourselves. All right, so there is be very careful of you, mate. The guidance here is make your decision with a clear conscience, not through malevolence. Okay, it's accepting people and people accepting you in a different light. I am picking up here there is the chance of a peaceful resolution, but it will need a change of opinion. And that's not necessarily changing somebody else's opinion, it's changing your own opinion, okay, and adapting a different approach. Which I'm getting a lot of you are doing. I know this probably sounds like a lecture from me, but I'm just telling you what I see. I am a no-nonsense terrorist. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I see. Okay? The guidance here is Three of Cups. Accept people for who they are, because you can't change their mind and they can't change yours. So it works both ways. It's a 50-50 kind of energy here. Now, this Three of Cups is all about making choices, and it's being the people, being with people, okay, and celebrations, being with people who you feel comfortable with, okay, where you don't have to wear a emotional, spiritual mask, put a brave face on it, okay. Now, for some of you that are waiting for a legal decision in the situation you're in, all right, it's kind of you're getting what you want, but you're going to have to make some compromises, okay? As always, nobody gets 100% of what they want, because you are going to lose something of yourself, a past way of life. The question is, can you accept that? Your success will depend on your ability to adapt to the changing situation. All right. But that's the guidance here with this Three of Cups. In the past, there's been a lack of understanding on all sides. There is a marriage involved. Okay. It's getting creative. Marriage and long-standing relationships. Like I say, accepting people who they are. There is a blessed communicate. There is a blessed relationship here developing. We call this the marriage card, but it also reflects long-standing relationships. So it's not necessarily marriage in the paper form, going into church or a register office. It's not necessarily that. It's a kind of a spiritual marriage. But I'm kind of getting you all have the chance to come into a much more peace and harmony. And, you know, your hard work will pay off. You know, if you rise to this challenge and go with willpower, strength, continuity, you will get your victory. That'll be your recompense, okay? There is room for celebration in your life coming in on God in, okay? But it's all a question of accepting things, accepting the changes, accepting the differences. There is a relationship here where you have very, very different beliefs, religious beliefs. You grew up in a very, very different environment here. And there is kind of a marriage for some of you in the way, whether that's on your side of the person you're dealing with, or even both of you, okay? But it's a question of patience. But there is a relationship here that can be co-created. Let's get the ongoing energy. Despite the challenges, I'm kind of getting determination, literally. You know, putting up healthy boundaries. All right, peace and harmony, getting your independence. With independence comes truth about oneself, and being able to talk to people in truth without any inhibitions. Okay, because there is a very challenging situation here. All right. And it's changing your attitude towards life, being more optimistic here. I'm getting that you're going to follow this kind of anything without any coercion from me. I don't need to coerce you. You're already doing this. You're becoming more determined. And I'm kind of getting you, a lot of you are becoming much more optimistic about yourself. You're seeing what you actually want. Okay, you're overcoming your fears, you know, of loss. You know, you're willing to take that loss and turn that loss into a gain. You're willing to turn this situation to your advantage, and there is a victory there for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull one card here. Okay, this is an oracle card on this reading. Look at the bigger picture. And we're coming into Sagittarius energy now. So I'm getting that this is the start, you know, a preemptive start to 2024. All right, and show the world the real you. All right, it's getting comfortable with yourself and being who you are and not having to wear a mask. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.